Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to work with types of functions in Python. Let's watch this amazing video. In before tutorial we seen about function, that is what is function, what is the difference between user defined function and predefined function, how to create a function and what is the uses of function, and also we perform factorial of a number and how to pass a number of parameters into a function. We seen many things in before tutorial. If you missed the tutorial, the link was available in description, and find and learn what is function. Now in this tutorial we are going to discuss about method types of functions. Just I'll close this file and create a new Python file which is called type of functions. And many members was personally asking me that, ma'am, Haripriya, can you make these all files which is in GitHub or Drive link? So just I'll making these all files in Drive link, and you can download and you can work. And just don't copy the code, and just don't do that, and just for your reference I'm providing these all the files. So we are having four type of functions which is called without arguments and without return value, and without arguments and with return value, with arguments and without return value, with arguments and return value. First of all, we'll discuss about without arguments and without return value. I'll take some example how it was doing. So again I'm taking add. So just I'm creating new function which is called add, and I'm passing two variables which is called 20 and b is equal to 40, and also I'm making that sum equal to a plus b. Just print sum, yeah, and the par just add and just run. You can see I'm not passing any arguments, I'm not returning anything. Just shift enter and you can see 4 plus 20 which is called 60. And I'm now using without arguments and with return value. And just I'll make multiplication now. Just I'll make like multiplication. So I'm creating new function. So I already said without arguments and with return value. So I'm not passing any arguments, and I'm giving like 30 and b equal to 20. So I'm passing 30 into 20 I want to get, and I'm performing that multiplication. Just multi, you can give that a star b, and return I'm using return value which is called multi. And you can finally call this function which is called multiplication. You can see that I'm not passing any arguments, I use it like return multiplication, so return value. And next one is with arguments and without return value. So you can see the difference which is very clear. So with arguments and without return value. So again I want to perform the same task, just I'm copying and pasting. So I want to pass with arguments which is called a comma b. So just I want to make like multi start a a into b, and also with arguments and without return value. So that's why I'm removing without return value. Now just I'm passing 10 comma 20, yeah. And you can just I want to print this one, so just print multi. You can see that I'm passing arguments and we are not having any return value. So now next with is with arguments and with return value. So with arguments and with return value. So you can use like same thing. So with arguments which is called multiplication, and with return value. Instead of this you can use like multi return multi C200. So this is about four type of functions which is without arguments, without return, and all the four types we discussed here. I hope everyone was understand these four types was in this one. And now I want to discuss another function having, that is called recursive function. So what is meant by recursive function? So when a function call itself is called as recursive function. So what are the advantages of the recursive function? the recursive function code simple, mainly code will be simple, and also like a complex task can be break into subtask and it will perform. So it breaks into subtasks. So this is about recursive function. I'll calculate the factorial of a number in this way. We already seen how to calculate a factorial of a number by using functions in before tutorial. So same scenario we'll use by using recursive code. So just I'll write calculating factorial of a number. So just I'm creating a new function which is called fact recursion. So you can see that fact recursion, just I created a function and I pass the arguments which is called n. So now if n equal to 1, so if n equal to 1, just return one value, and else you can return other value. So calling the function within the function. So we are calling the function within the function can be called as an recursive function. So now we can use that. So n equal to 1. So return 1. So else in before also I used else in before tutorial, same I'm doing, but here what I'm saying means recursive means I'm calling the function within the function. You can see now I'm calling that is n star. So fact recursion, you can see fact recursion n minus 1. So you can see I'm calling the function within the function which is called recursion function. Pass the function which is fact recursion of 5. You can see I'll get 120. So you can see I created a function. So in that function only I'm passing the function which is called fact recursion. So I'm printed. So you can see without recursion you can see the code line of code, and with recursion you can see the code. So the code was very decreased, and so it was very simple task. The big task can be done like a very simple task. That is the uses of recursion. So I'm giving the task recording the functions, and you can see in description, and you can do all the tasks related to function. So if you have any doubts, let me know in comment section. Definitely I'll help you, and I'll come with another tutorial that is called iterations. So what is called for loop, what is called while loop, we'll discuss more related to that.
I hope this video is helpful to you. In future, definitely I'll do more videos and more things, and let's subscribe this channel because if you support me, I'll do more and more videos, and do like and share also.